In a previous video, we looked at how Lenovo XClarity Administrator uses configuration patterns to help administrators deploy new systems. But configuration patterns are also useful to make changes to the infrastructure after initial system setup. Let's take a closer look. Here in the background, you can see that I've got a remote console open up to one of my systems. This is a test server that I currently have booted into a Windows Server environment. We can see here on the devices that I also have an embedded hypervisor installed within this system. So for test purposes, I need to switch over and start running ESXi to do some testing in that environment. So I simply want to change the boot order so I can boot that device instead. To do that, we're going to go into XClarity Administrator. We're going to go into Provisioning and select Server Profiles. If I scroll down here a little bit, we'll see my server test 1A, and I currently have a profile associated with it, which is doing the Windows boot. So to change, I'm simply going to select that and deactivate that profile. Once that profile is deactivated, I can now select the other profile that I have prepared, which changes the boot order to boot the embedded hypervisor. So I'm simply going to select that, click on Activate, and select the system where I want this new profile to be activated. So now, a few minutes later, we can see that the profile has successfully been activated. And if we go over to our system, we can see that it has successfully rebooted and is running VMware ESXi. So that's another example of using configuration patterns. As you can see, Lenovo XClarity allows administrators to use these patterns to quickly change the configuration of a system, potentially repurposing its function simply by changing its pattern.